From the very first nights on Earth, humankind always looked up and was captivated by the stars. When the very first humans looked up into the stars, they must have felt like being part of a bigger picture, illuminating their darkness and helping them navigate their unknown and hostile environment. For ancient civilizations, the night sky also was not only a source of mystery, but also helping them navigate their journeys through unknown territory. They were marking their seasons with the cosmos and finally give meaning to the ancient myths, stories and legends passed down from generation to generation. They charted constellations, they wove stories around stars and planets, and looked up to the heavens for the answers to the unknown. Even today, with all our technological advancements, the enchantment still remains. Modern telescopes reveal the intricate beauty of distant galaxies. And space missions show us places and worlds that we thought were only possible in imagination. Space has always held a place in our collective imagination. It's a canvas on which humanity paints its deepest questions and its wildest visions. Throughout our history, we pushed past boundaries. We explored vast oceans, dense forests. We crossed the most deadliest deserts. We tamed beasts in the savannah. And we conquered the tallest mountains on this planet. Each new frontier was a testament to our relentless spirit, our refusal to be constrained by the limits of the known. We wanted to explore more and find our place. Now space stands as the ultimate frontier. It's the greatest extension of our journey so far, and it's inviting us to reach even further. It's the final step in our eternal quest. To explore, to understand, and to see what lies beyond. But our first steps were quite small in the cosmic scheme. We stepped outside of our own door for the first time.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
And when Neil Armstrong placed his foot on the moon and walked the first steps, it wasn't just an American victory. It was a victory for all of us, for humankind.
Shadow. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. 30 seconds forward. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
It was an expensive endeavor. There were many reasons, political, economic, but it was the human spirit who made it possible. And it's a human victory I strongly believe echoes through eternity. We even established a permanent outpost in space, with countless contributions from different countries around the globe, from different peoples, from different fields, from scientists, from companies, and so on. It's a beacon of scientific endeavor and cooperation. We sent our most advanced technology of that time deep into space. The Mars rovers captured images and sent them back to Earth that forever changed our view of our place in the cosmos, and even at the edge of the solar system. Right now, there's a tiny representative of us that shows the universe we are here. Space exploration has always been more than just science or technology. It transcends like no other sector, political boundaries, national pride, and individual glory. Space exploration has always been a collective achievement. It shows us what we can achieve when we put aside our differences and our pride and work together for a shared goal. Space exploration isn't just a mission. It's a testament of our human spirit. It shows us what we can reach together when we aim high and when we are brave. Space is not only an altruistic cause. Space can massively improve our life here on Earth if we use the achievements and the knowledge we acquire by space exploration. So many technologies have been born the first time in space and improved our life on Earth like we never thought it was possible. Use GPS, for example. Starlink, that helped the people in North Carolina. Weather forecast, the insulin pump for diabetes, and water filters. Seeing the great scheme and our place in the universe not only helps us understand us better, but also our planet. We are able to see things happening to our environment, like the flow of the oceans and every little thing that has massive impact on every living creature on this planet. Looking outward helps us seeing our world more clearly. Also, space exploration inspires people. It ignites curiosity in young minds. It drives people to pursue a career in STEM, and it pushes us to dream bigger. And it creates role models and a vision of possibility. As Earth populations grows, also its demand for resources grows. We invent technologies that leap us forward as a whole civilization. And for that we need more resources, more energy, but also different approaches to problems. It's like when you're growing up, you need more food. That's just a simple consequence of growth. That doesn't mean you have to be irresponsible. And the resources the universe holds are massive. So space exploration holds the potential to address all these problems. Concepts like asteroid mining could one day provide us with the resources we need. Also, space colonization from different planets and moons could help solve problems like poverty. Or dissolve the third world by offering more resources, by creating more jobs, and offer endless possibilities for the future. And the thing is, we don't know what we don't know. There could be knowledge out there we couldn't even think of. Space not only holds the key to resources and knowledge, but also to wisdom, experience, and technology that could help every human being here on Earth, and also humanity as a whole civilization. One of the main reasons for space is also for humankind to become a spacefaring civilization. Finding new shelters in the stars is the equivalent of the seafarers navigating vast oceans to establish a human presence in the unknown. Like in the past, visionaries around the world, companies, governments, they're all working on technology to make Mars and maybe also planets beyond accessible to human life and exploration. And to say we should only stay on Earth and solve our problems here is the same as telling the early settlers of America to stay in Europe. Humanity doesn't get stronger despite the space efforts, but because of them. The thought of building a second home on Mars or other celestial object, it's a new chapter for us as a species. It means that our future is not limited to Earth resources or circumstances. Space represents a chance to extend our reach, to find new frontiers, and to protect what we hold dear, by giving us the opportunity to survive and thrive beyond our home planet. This isn't just about exploration. It's about preservation, progress, and it's the hope for a limitless future. You know, space can reveal the bigger picture to us. It can show us that our daily frustrations, like when you have beef with a neighbor or you have the third red light in a row, doesn't really matter in the vastness of the universe. For me, space puts everything into perspective. Call me crazy, but when I first looked up in the night sky as a kid, it felt like home. It felt like I belonged there. And it kind of felt like I already been there. Space shows us endless possibilities, infinite stories we've never heard of, and places so beautiful and awe-inspiring that simple pictures of their places spark our imagination and bring us closer together. Space connects with the deep and underlying human desire for exploration and for the feeling to get there first, to be the first one to step foot in it. Over the past years and decades, it was more important to us as a species to fight over our place in the dirt, to make it more comfortable, than to look up in the skies and asking ourselves, what places are there between the stars? We lost our way as a species. I deeply believe with space, humanity can prosper, and hopefully it will bring an end to limited resources and limited thinking. For me, space is hope. A hope for future and a hope for humanity. And like one of my favorite movies, A New Hope. We're living in an unprecedented era for space. An inflection point. Not long ago, venturing into space was a feat only for governments with massive budgets and years of planning. But now private companies like SpaceX or Blue Origin are changing the game massively. These innovators are bridging the gap between aspiration and availability. That space is not only something that astronauts or scientists could experience, but the whole humanity at large. With rapid advancement in technology and with recent achievements, the interest in space is at an all-time high. The cosmos is within our reach like it has never been before. This partnership between private companies and government agencies signals a new dawn, an age where space exploration is not about just reaching the stars. It's about connecting in ways with the universe we never thought possible. For me, one of the most important parts when we talk about accessibility is space tourism. Space isn't something that gets you hooked when you get told how awesome it is. It's something that you have to experience. Imagine what would happen to our human conscience when more and more people have the ability to see our Earth from above and to get the overview effect firsthand. Seeing the world without borders and the vastness of space. I myself, when I was stargazing the last time, saw the joy in kids' eyes when they looked through a telescope for the first time. It's like a spark is igniting in their heart. It's incomparable. You don't need to leave Earth to get your heart pounding. There are many ways to look through a window into the cosmos. And I myself want to open that window to as many people as possible. Space isn't only about rockets or stars, it's about us. All of us. It's about the unshakable human spirit that has always looked up and always dared to dream of something bigger. We are expanding our horizon of what we thought is possible, breaking down barriers that once held us back, and unlocking a future of wonder and possibilities. For centuries, we faced the unknown. Not just because we thought it was easy, because deep down in our hearts, we knew there was something bigger, like I did as a kid on a single night on the island of Crete. When we look up in the night sky, it feels like a whisper from the stars, telling us that we are part of something grand, something infinite. When we reach for space, we're not just lifting ourselves up, we're lifting each other from generation to generation into a future of possibilities, and where we see ourselves as one human family with one shared goal. Space is a reminder, no matter how big our day-to-day struggles seem, we are part of our story. A story as old as time and as vast as the universe. So dream with me. Dream of the day when humanity isn't confined to one planet, when we've carved new paths among the stars. Imagine a world where a child can look up to the stars and know, truly know, there are no limits to what we can achieve together. Because in the end, space isn't just out there. It's part of us, part of our story, and part of our destiny.